What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay back with another video, and if you like my content, please like and subscribe and hit the bell for post notifications so you can see whenever I post. My content that I'm mainly covering now is DC Universe, The Division as usual, and Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. So if those are the games that you guys play, you want to hit the bell for post notifications so you can see when I post guides, builds, or just gameplay in general covering those games. Now let's get straight into the video. So this video is going over why you really shouldn't play the Division by yourself, and this is coming from a player that I usually always play by myself. If you haven't seen all of my gameplay, if you haven't seen my guides, if you think about it, it all revolves around solo play, especially my PvE guides. Which, speaking of that, I will be releasing my PvE build that you can beat any content with by yourself, or you can even carry a whole team by yourself. I guarantee you it is the best build in the game in terms of PvE and the versatility and all of that. I will be releasing that either later on this week or next week. So I know you guys been waiting on that, and I've been kind of holding out on you, but that build is coming. The whole build guide and the variations of that build that you can run, because I've been running that build for a minute and I have a ton of variations with a ton of different setups that you guys can actually run also. But anyway, the reason why you shouldn't really run Division by yourself instead of running with a squad or finding a squad to run with is because, I mean, the first thing, it just gets boring over time. You just run around, you just do the same exact thing. Let's just say you don't have a PvP, you just do PvE stuff. Run around, do the same exact thing, gather gear. The story mode is good, but it's only good for probably like a couple of hours. And then that's when the story mode just pretty much stops. It's really good when you're just first off starting the game and you're going through like level 1 through 30 missions. But then after that, the end game is PvP, or the end game is PvE/PvP content. So like the Dark Zone, survival, incursions. Like those, you need people to play with. And I mean, you can run by yourself and you can find these randoms and you can go into incursions and stuff like that, but if you run with randoms, it's a 50-50 chance that you're gonna beat the content. So you may get in there, you can spend hours in there and still not beat it, or you can go in there with a group, you can spend like 10 to 15 minutes and you can beat the incursion. You can be in and out, grab your loot, optimize your gear, do whatever you need to do. And the thing about randoms is, it's like, let's say you're a fairly new player and you're just not learning how to play the game. This game really isn't too hard to grasp in terms of like concept and everything like that. But with me saying that, it's just that this content isn't all like super easy to run solo. You have to at least be like some type of strategist, or at least know what you're doing, or just know the insides and outsides of the game. It's just like, for example, y'all always see me run resistance. I'll usually always run it by myself, because you only grind to like wave 10 and then you kill yourself on purpose and then you just head out. But a lot of people really cannot do that. And even with them running the same build as me, they still may not be able to do that, because they don't know, they don't really have that strategic mindset, which is okay. But if you run as a team, that kind of removes that whole thing of all the pressure being on you, and you can rely on your other teammates. Not to mention that when you have a set group of people that you run with, you guys can grow as a team, you guys can become stronger as a team. So then once you run other content, you got your team with you, and they all probably have their established roles, and you guys can make builds revolving around how you guys play as a team. So it will make so you can already make a lot of builds on here, but let's just imagine if you're making builds that cater towards your team's weaknesses or the strengths, or you will add on way more build potential than what you would if you're just running by yourself and you're trying to make hybrids of everything. Like, don't get me wrong, you can do that. As you see some YouTubers, they 1v1 people, or they just 1v1 like the whole Dark Zone, and like they're just killing a bunch of people. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's fun. I mean, I've done that before. Like probably when I first started playing the game. I haven't done that recently because I haven't been really hardcore, been playing this game as much. But it's not just about the build, it's about what you know in the game And if you're not capable of doing that, get a team. Even the YouTubers that are doing that, they at some point they run with their team, they run with their squad, or they at least have some type of squad that's keeping the game somewhat interesting. I mean, you don't ever want to run by yourself for these type of games. The story mode just isn't in-depth enough. Like, if you want to run by yourself all the time, you might want to like invest into a better game that can cater towards story mode and single player purposes, because this game is definitely not it. When the end game for this is pretty much like PvP content or PvE/PvP like survival. Like, that's pretty much the end game. And I'll tell you one thing, if you're new to this game, you definitely do not want to go in a dark zone by yourself trying to extract something, because you would probably get ran up on, you probably get shot down, and then your loot will get taken. Then you probably got somebody sending you messages talking about GG scrub or get off the game, you know, because I mean, every game has its toxic players, but I mean, when you play as a team and you have a team, the experience is better. But I guess that's just my personal opinion. You can really feel away how you feel about it, but I'll let you know, I've been playing this game since the game came out, and I would just really suggest that you take my advice, especially since Division 2 is coming out. But anyway, if you're a solo player and you're looking for people to play with, leave it in the comment section below. Leave your gamer tag, leave your PSN. It's your boy Jay. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.